Yggdrasil, that's how you play it. So, what did I think? I like it, and I don't really like co-op games. I mean, I know that's kind of weird because, as I said, that I really do enjoy Arkham Horror. It's my favorite game, but that's pretty much it as far as the world of co-ops that I enjoy. I like games that are semi-co-op, where you have, a group of many against one, like Fury of Dracula or Middle Earth Quest. I just feel like when you take the human element out of a side of the game, it becomes more of a program. And then you have people that just want to figure out percentages and say, well, if I do this, then there is a 65% chance that I will succeed, but there is also a 10% chance that I'll draw this card and then this one. It's just, and I understand that. People can dig on that and people can enjoy that risk-return kind of thing. But I'd rather match wits against a person and try to think, what is he thinking? What is he doing? What is his next move going to be? What do I think he's going to do? And I enjoyed that part of the game. That's probably why I don't like co-ops so much. People in my group really like co-ops, but I think that's just because they get tired of going up against each other. And basically either, in a game conflict, or if a game Euro, just like victory point games, things like that. They don't want to be competitive with somebody. They want everybody to work together and have fun towards a common goal. Now then, is the game good? Yeah, it's good. It's really good. The big points that I really like about the game, it's got a very, very simple rule set, so you don't get bogged down on trying to figure out how something works. You immediately know how it works. It's trying to decide what of the 4 or 5 options you have presented to yourself is the best thing for you to do at that time. And I like that. I like the fact that the game makes me make tough decisions. I love the idea of tough decisions. You have to make up your mind as far as, there's no clear-cut, this is the best possible thing to do on every single turn. Now, and sometimes there is, just when things are going really, really bad, you got, several gods breaking down the door, and, you're going to lose the game unless you pull X off. But, a lot of times, it's just like you have to decide, it's just like between several different calamities, which is the most important, which is the one you have the best chance of, solving or defeating, and which one is the, best one that's best for your god and on your turn. And then you also think, well, can I do something maybe just to set the next person up so they can do something on their turn, and so on and so forth. And this game makes for really, really good discussions at the table. One thing you have to watch out for, and this goes for any co-op games, you got to make sure one person just doesn't take over the table and tell everybody what they should do. Everybody, and that's kind of like the meta game, that's the game beyond the game. And games like this can lend themselves to it, especially if there's one person who knows how to play the game and is teaching the other ones. They're like, no, you need to do this, you need to do that. And, I am more than willing to let somebody choose what they think is the best possible thing to do, because then they're actually playing the game. They're not just being told what to do. If I want to do that, I just play the game solo. Now, maybe that's what you want, though. And this game is a very good solo game. I've never played it solo, but I can totally see where it would be, and I can totally see where this would be a lot of fun for somebody to set up. Ultimately, though, I enjoy it because it tells me a story. I feel like I am that Norse god working with the other Norse gods trying to prevent the end of the world. And I don't obviously feel like a god or anything like that, but I live that story out. I've read the Norse mythology books over and over again. I know what's being told, I know what's going on. And when you start thinking that and acting it out in your head, and you're telling yourself this story as you're playing the game, that's immersion, and that's what it's fun. It's fun to sit around the table. And they have lots of different co-op games. People always say they are at their best when everything is going to hell. And it is, it's true. Yeah, you might lose the game, but it's one of those things where it's just like you're all having a good time as you're all going down on the ship. And that's fun, and as long as you can play the game and recognize the fact that you're not going to have a real good winning percentage unless you set the difficulty low. But and I don't. I set the difficulty level pretty high when I play this game, because I want the game to challenge me. I don't want to play the game on easy mode, or it's like playing you know, NHL, EA NHL with offsides off. I mean, it's just like, I want the game to be tough on me. I want the game to make me earn the win. And trust me, the game has made me earn the very, very few wins that I've gotten over the dozen or so plays that I've had this game. But it is a favorite of my group right now, and we drag it out game session after game session and play it out because, you know, like I said, it's easy to teach, easy to learn. And once everybody knows how to play the game, it doesn't take a long time to play either. I mean, you can burn through a game in about an hour or less, depending on how well you do, obviously. So, if you're a fan of co-op games, I think you're going to really like the game. I've had somebody has told me that it reminds them of Ghost Stories. A little bit. I can totally see where they're coming from, but it's its own entity in my opinion. I definitely think that if you like Ghost Stories, you should definitely check this out. I'm not going to say blatantly that you need both of them in your library, but I would definitely like seek a copy out, play it, maybe just read the rules or something like that, and see if it would be a good fit for you. I own both, and I'm glad I own both because I enjoy both games immensely. If you're a solo game player, once again, I think you'd really, really enjoy the game. I mean, I don't play games solo because of the fact that if I want to play a game solo, I'll, you know, play something on my computer or I'll play something on my PlayStation. I play board games so I can sit down at a table and I can talk to other people at the table and enjoy the game. But if you are a person that plays games solo, I think this game would be a great fit for you. People that might want to avoid this game, well, I guess if you just don't like co-ops, I mean, you're probably not going to like this. Or if, you know, the whole Viking mythology thing just, you know, kind of turns you off, you know, that's probably not going to be something you're going to want to play either. But I think, like I said, if you're a fan of the risk-reward, tough decision type co-op gameplay, I think this is a really, really good game, and I think you'd do yourself a favor by picking it up. So, thank you very much for taking the time to watch this and bear through my my ramblings. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave those after the video down below. And I will answer those as quickly and as honestly and as truthfully and as well as I can. Other than that, until next time, this is Undead Viking, and I really appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. You have a great day.